Sometime in the next 3 months or so, Anthony Albanese and the Australian Labor Party will be asking all Australians to go to a referendum and decide whether or not they would like to make the biggest change to this nation's constitution since Federation in 1901. And Australians, quite rightly so, are now starting to ask some pretty serious questions of Anthony Albanese and his proposal for a race-based voice to the Australian Executive, Parliament, and you name it. Well, quite frankly, Anthony Albanese is failing at this challenge to answer some pretty simple questions, and Australians are now becoming more and more sceptical about what this racial division will mean constitutionally enshrined within our nation's birth certificate. Well, if Anthony Albanese will not answer these questions, we thought we'd bring some 3 pretty experienced senators to the table here in the southern suburbs to answer your questions. The Harvest Church, 31st of August this year. There's a Thursday night starting at 6 p.m. Tickets are essential. They're free, but they're essential. Please book on the link below. We'll be bringing to you Senator Carolyn Little, an Indigenous senator here in South Australia, who brings with her a wealth of experience through remote communities in this state. The Deputy President of the Senate, the Honourable Andrew McLaughlin, and of course the Conservative staunch here in South Australia, Senator Alex Antic. All 3 senators coming with their experience in Canberra to answer some of the questions Anthony Albanese simply will not want to answer to you. This country is the most successful multicultural country in the world, bar none. And we want to keep our constitution completely colour blind. Yes, Indigenous people having acknowledgement in our constitution that they were the first people here in Australia. They've been added to by the British migrants, bringing the democratic values and chambers and the Westminster system of government that has served this country so well over the years. And of course, all the other multicultural countries that have moved here over the years to make this country what it is. So please hit the link below and book your tickets to join us as we fill in the detail that Anthony Albanese and the Australian Labor government are simply ill-prepared for or unwilling to share with you, the Australian people, before we make the biggest decision that this constitution has seen since Federation.